on account of lunch. If a parent is not able to pay for lunch, the child can carry lunch. I carried my cold ugali with sukuma wiki for 8 years in primary school. Why can't my child do that today if I'm not able to pay for lunch? That is what we are getting to CS. When I listened to my colleague here, the member for Thika, she was asking you, when we were in school, CS, even yourself, we used to scrub floors and clean toilets because school inspectors were coming to school. Where are your school inspectors today? Where are your quality assurance officers from the TSC? They do not exist on the ground, and if they exist, they are seated in offices. Because even you and your PSs are seated in offices in Nairobi. You're asking us if there is a school that is sending away Akorino children. I will name one school, Loreto High School, Limuru. Ask the member for Limuru, Honorable Kirago, he will give you even the name of the child. I was just trying to get him on phone. But Honorable CS, it is not my work as the member for Kikuyu or the leader of majority to be firefighting for the Ministry of Education, and we shall not. We shall hold you to account as a cabinet secretary if you cannot hold to account your officers on the ground.
Members, I think,
and that is the best we can do, CS.
Great.
That is the best we can do for you and for the children of Kenya.
Thank you.
So please tell us as you leave. And Honorable Speaker, I want to beg that
He's not going anywhere.
No,
he's still here. He's not going anywhere. He's just done the first question.
At the end of his session, Honorable Speaker, I beg that you direct the CS. This matter must not be left here. Yes. We want something from your ministry in writing to the House. Yes. What actions you will take relating to school uniforms, lunch,
and reams of paper.
The issue of remedial classes that the Honorable Mwalimu Kombe raised, and this is a teacher who is speaking, he knows what he's talking about. Desks. Honorable Speaker, I have seen parents in my constituency, I buy at least 1,000 lockers every year. I have seen teachers asking grade 1 students for desks. I have to intervene as a member of parliament, but that is not my work. It is the work of your officers and ministry.
Okay, well said, Honorable Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, I want you to direct the CS, because I said the CS and the Ministry of Education are simply not taking us seriously.
Thank you.
They are not.
So, no members.
I want you to direct that he comes with a policy guideline on the question of uniform. What Honorable Clive Gisairo was saying, if JSS uniform and primary school uniform shall be one uniform so that parents next year know we will not buy uniform for JSS students. 2, those who are joining grade 10 in senior high school, if you do not have money and it is a policy by government, no child will be turned away. We want to know that the grade 10 children who are reporting to school in May next week and in January next year after they sit their grade 9 exams, they will not be sent away, and there will be sanctions against teachers. And we want you to provide, don't tell us we have a list of teachers that we have. We want that list. We want to see the list of teachers who you are sanctioning, so that as a house we take the Teacher Service Commission to account also. If the Teacher Service Commission, you have given them a list of teachers who have contravened the circulars, and the TSC is not doing anything, if you have no powers over the TSC, we have powers over the TSC in this house. And we will deal with you as a ministry and TSC in equal measure. Because we can't, this house can't be a talk shop.
Thank you.
And if any member who wants this house to be a talk shop, I will not be party to it.
Thank
I
you.
will not condone it.
Thank you. All members, this matter ends there. The Honourable Minister, please take the rostrum again and tell us about, give us a final decision on this issue. Not July anymore, but what is possible on uniforms, lunch, reams of paper, desks, and punishment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, members. I am actually most grateful for that directive, because it's a directive that now gives me the powers to take the action that I need to take based on the powers that Parliament has directed me. So we are now going to be able to issue those directives on the basis of the directives that have been given by Parliament and by the support of Parliament, and it will be submitted to you within the next 14 days.
Thank you. And 14 days is going to be, and we'll still be here, CS. 14 days is a very short time. Order. In 14 days, we'll be in 14 days, order members, order. In 14 days, we'll be under recess. The Honorable CS, in 14 days, we'll be under recess, but when we resume Parliament, we would like to hear from you on all those 5 things we talked about, including and not limited to. Because one thing, order, something you said that members don't agree with, is that the CDF bursaries we give today, because government has said there is no school fees being paid, and so all the bursaries we give today is billed as lunch. So you cannot say that the ministry has no say on that money we give, and it's billed as lunch. Every bursary we give is lunch. Yeah, so we need that information, including and not limited to uniform, lunch, reams of paper, desks, and disciplining of errant teachers. Thank you. Order members, to the next question now. The Honorable CS, to the next question. To the next question, CS, please go ahead. The next question. You have something on payment, invigilators and supervisors.
On NEC. Yes, it will include certificates. We've agreed. Yes. Mr. Speaker, the reasons for the delayed payments of contracted professionals. Mr. Speaker, in the year 2015, the government, in line with the policy of free and compulsory basic education, undertook to fund the NEC for administration of national examinations. This implies that, unlike previously when NEC collected examination fees directly from schools and students, the National Treasury makes a transfer of resources to NEC through the Ministry of Education. These are the funds that are utilized to pay for contracted professionals. In the financial year 2025-2026, the approved recurrent budget for NEC was allocated 5.9 billion for national assessments, being Kenya shillings 3 billion for KCSE, Kenya shillings 900 million for KEPSEA, and 2 billion for KJSEA. And there was nil allocation for school-based assessments. This was against a requirement of 12.723 billion, being 8 billion for KCSE, 1 billion for KEPSEA, and 3.5 billion for KJSEA, and 87.3 billion for school-based assessments. NEC incurred a pending bill during that time for the year 2024 of 1.037 billion. In addition to the allocation of 5.9 billion, NEC was granted a 3.1 billion in September 2025 under Article 223 of the Constitution. The outstanding deficit was therefore 4.76 billion, being the 2025 funding deficit, including the 2024 pending bills. We had anticipated, Mr. Speaker, that the deficit was to be addressed through Supplementary 1. This would have enabled the settlement of dues owed to examiners, supervisors, invigilators,